trip.
Yeah, no, it's good to get out.
Yeah, we had all lovely weather there, so we need to start getting at that bloody house.
Oh, just
Yeah.
So you put €20?
Daddy put 20 euros.
20, yeah.
So how much did you go in the play in the car?
I think it's about half. She was quite low, it's about half a tank we got.
Yeah, just on half, yeah.
Give you €60 for the
It's
car.
179.9. I think he's from next week. He's
Oh, look,
stashing
look.
out his sugar.
Can you run her over?
What, Pep?
Catwoman.
And she's in the class, so she comes from somewhere else.
He's stashing the taxis next week.
Well, no, it says it's a proposal. It's got to go through Parliament. Because I
Yeah, but
was
he'll
on
get it through. It's a popular thing. Whether you can go against it.
Oh.
It's check.
Broken or something? It's very noticeable. You could drive over it.
Oh, I didn't hear much rain during the night.
No, it wasn't. It was just little spitting in the morning. But it's funny because it's wet everywhere, but it's not wet on because it depends how it rains, I suppose.
Yeah.
The path was dry. And the same on the steps. Only the second step was wet, the rest of it was dry. So it's just like, I think it's because of the foliage. It doesn't stop it. You know what I mean? It was on the decking and outside.
So it's time to put equipment outside. That gym.
Yeah.
To run? Did you see that? Okay, it's my thing. No, the Easter Island. One of those. Actually, you could have one a block of wood and you can make it out of it.
It's true.
This is sort of like fairly straight. Where's the funny word?
Spooky voice, you like it?
No. Imagine, you know those Japanese girls which are dressed up like this like schoolgirls. I can imagine her being like that.
That's what you think, isn't it?
I don't know why. This might be a man. Sometimes they have a funny voice, no? It's really like I can just see the Japanese. Where did we see those Japanese people? I think in West End or something. You remember when we went with Basha? We've seen some of those girls. whatever they're doing. And you've got those ones which, you know, they've got nothing on. They've got that very long socks up to here, and then the skirt like for about there. This is so fun. And then the funny ponytail thing. Here, it's £2. Not these are.
183.9.
So yours wasn't much different. See how much was that other one? It's empty. And it's early. You know what they come up late. I don't even know what is that song about. Dance for me, dance what?
Dance with you.
It's just like really. Is that a voice of this is made up on the microphone, no?
No, it must be your voice. Maybe exaggerated, but I don't know if you sing this. And then you've got your eyes out, Dad.
I'm gonna have a look, Peter. This is how they painting everything. 176.
176.9.
So yours must be less than that because they were so much cheaper than here.
Yes, that one's gone down since yesterday.
Maybe.
It has pretty much yesterday.
You sure you look at the right one? Well, when that war started in Ukraine, I think it went up to 160. Because it used to be, I mean, that one, when I opened first near Aldi, that one, it was 99 cents, but that was for a very short time. And then normally it was like 120. Oh look, he's speeding. Just stop! And you just think, I'm British. Whatever. No? Fine. Now this was when I came to England first. I didn't drive. I drove only with my auntie, and I remember there was a car. She had to change the gear somehow because she knew how to do it. I was pressing the button, the pedals. She couldn't drive, I don't know, or whatever. We drove this car. So that was the only time, but that was like when I was first time. So I was like about 21 or something. And then when I came second time to England, there was no need in London. There was no need to have a car really and drive. Everything was like, you know, good communication, no? Public transport was very, very good. No, Peter? In London, the transport was very good, no?
Yeah.
And it was very cheap. I remember in 72 I used to pay like 2 pence for one stop or something. It was really very good. The buses were good and it was fantastic. So we didn't really need a car. So when we were in London whatever we start, we didn't have a car. When we moved out and then Dad borrowed the bike from somebody. Did you buy it at the end?
Okay.
The bike, did you buy it at the end when you were in Bletchley?
We had to bike, didn't we?
Yeah, did you buy it?
No, I probably didn't I?
Didn't you buy it?
From Cliff.
Yeah, didn't you buy it later on?
Yeah, we took that motorcycle, didn't we? But that was it.
Yeah, I mean motorcycle, or wasn't it a bike? Was it a pedal bike? No.
No,
I
motorbike.
did have a pedal bike.
Motorbike.
Yeah,
So first of all, you borrowed from Cliff,
and then you bought it.
and then you bought one. I don't know where did you buy it from, him or somewhere else.
I can't remember where I bought it from now.
Anyway, so we had this bike, and I remember I was pregnant with Daniel. I had an exam in Bletchley. It was like, what, 20 minutes walk or less, Peter?
Well, You're facing forward. I can't hear you, Ben.
You know the walk from Bletchley, from our house to is it red? Oh, okay. From our house to the station, to bus station. How long was it? 20 minutes?
Maybe 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah. So I had this exam around there, and that came to pick me up, and he was on his bike, and I was sitting on the bike with this huge stomach, and then we decided, well, no, we cannot have that anymore. When the baby's born, what are we going to do? That's why Dad got to this bicycle, this tricycle. Where did you get that tricycle from?
Some garage in London, Ben.
Well, I don't know. It's just like, so it was really funny because I remember you changed your job, and you couldn't take me in the car because I had to go to Alfred. There's no hospital in Bletchley. So I went, the ambulance came to pick me up, and you had this tricycle then, and since Daniel was born, we could sit down in this tricycle basically. I thought Basha didn't like it.
You couldn't get in there, especially at no choice of you.
So here we are. That was quite funny. It's a very good car actually. The only thing is the one wheel in the front.
Yeah, I know the car, yeah.
It was okay. But the only funny thing is because when you are in a bike, you didn't have to pay tax or insurance. So that didn't. But then they cost you somehow, and you had to pay. That's when I was still pregnant, I think. Still pregnant. Oh no, it was. Somehow, I don't remember if we already did it or not, but the police came to see me, to see Dad, and Dad wasn't there. And when he see me pregnant, he was like, "I know, everything is fine, everything is, because normally they come and they tell something happened." So, no, it was just something that he had to go to the police because he didn't pay insurance. I cannot remember. Something like that. They were very nice, those police were really good. Years ago. Well, maybe here. I don't know now. No, it was quite funny. But then we had no, we didn't have stride away that tricycle because I remember Dad was going to London to work and he was going on a bike and he wouldn't switch on the bike in front of the house because it was making noise because he was going like 3 o'clock in the morning or something. So he would push it far away and then switch it on. So yeah, so we had the tricycle a bit later, but Daniel was born in November and we went for Christmas to my aunt. So in between that we did this tricycle. And Basha came in March 1984. I'm trying to remember because your memory is going right away. What was happening? And then that was going with just tricycle every day to work. So he learned how to drive the car very well. We had to pass the thing and then we got the car.
Actually, that's the best way that I learned to drive when I was going to Debden to work for Auntie Shop. But in the mornings, when there was no traffic, it was like really good practice. And when you do it multiple times a day, you do better driving.
Here we are. Like that. And then there's a really funny story with this car. What car did we have? Pizza, that red one, first one? Vauxhall?
Which one?
The first car we had.
No, it was Volkswagen Derby.
Volkswagen.
Yeah, Volkswagen.
Okay, so we had this Volkswagen. I went to Rush Green with Dominic. Dominic was sitting in the back on the chair thing. And he would be able to open the door, but he couldn't open the button. It was such a good baby seat, you know. So I locked myself out and I was left the key inside, so he didn't move. He was crying. I didn't know what to do, so I found out that came, he broke the glass and took it open. I didn't think that you could actually break the glass and just do it. But this is what I'm saying, like they're thinking of man and a woman. I just suddenly, I panicked stall. So I had to hit brake together with gas.
Yeah.
Which was quite funny. But I managed to go. I remember I went to the hospital to see you. But how was that? You went, we must have had 2 cars then. Because that went and stayed in hospital and then I come. I think so. So you had all those sort of things with the cars, my goodness. And I mean, I didn't have a driving license. That was driving or whatever. And then I was going into Rush Green and I was waiting for the buses. The buses didn't come out. I had to be on time. So I used to catch taxi. So basically I decided, no, I have to take, start driving really. Because I used to drive when I was young. I used to drive very well.
Yeah.
So, So then I had this driving license. And he used to always take me, that little roundabout when you go towards Basha. How to explain? Now it's roundabout. It was roundabout and it was a very difficult thing to cross. So he used to take me there. But then he never took me to Honchich where there was a center for the test. They make it bigger. So I didn't pass the first time, but it was like there was fog that day. There was only in the morning, and I don't know. It was just like it got pear-shaped completely. And I remember that big roundabout in Honchich. There was somebody delivering had this flashing light, and I was giving him the way. And I knew, oh shit, I didn't pass from the start. And then you had to drive for an hour, and I knew I didn't pass. And it was just like, oh, you know what I mean? You know yourself. So and then the bloke went on holiday, and I did it very quickly the next time. And there was a different one. He said, "You drive very good, very good." He was giving me really. I think if somebody tells you you're good, you're good.
I think in that situation when you're being tested for the first time, you're going to be nervous and whatever. But the reality is, like my instructor, he told me, he said, "Nick, I'm going to be talking to you because the reality is when you have a passenger in the car, you're going to be talking and having a chat.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're driving the car, so you focus, but it's not like you're going to be sitting in silence. But when it's your car with a friend or family member, so we were just talking, and that kind of helped to relax. And then the best thing was when I had that 15-minute independent driving session interval. We got to Raynham, but on the roundabout where you got the Tesco of Raynham, there was a traffic jam.
Yeah.
So we were stuck there for about 15 minutes, and then after it is what it is. The 15 minutes is over. go that. So I was like, that's fine.
I didn't have that, but did you have a talk afterwards with the instructor? We questioned. No, this all changed then.
He did. Well, at the end of the test, he did point out a few errors that I did. I knew that I did fumble at 2 points. One, because on the country road, I wasn't actually quite sure what the speed limit was, and I think I was doing 10 miles an hour less. He said that we should have done that speed limit. And then when I was coming to do the turning to get onto the A127 or whatever it was, A12, I kind of left it too late to do the slow down and do the shift change. So I knew that I fumbled that.
No, we didn't
But
have
he
that.
said that you passed. So there was only like 3 or 4 minors, but most of it was pretty good.
We didn't have that, but he was the one because we didn't have written test or whatever you were doing on other things on theory. So he was like about 5 questions. He was asking me questions, but he was a nice bloke. I mean, goodness, I was 18 years old, looking lovely. No, that was first one. Sorry. First one was not talking. He was like, the one in Poland was like a fun because it was 3 of us sitting and then the instructor, okay, and you had like a few minutes only. So I was first. I had to cross the road and park and stop. Do about 5 minutes, and another one sit down, and another one. No, I was the second one. It was like, it was good. Just having a question, he was asking me some things. I don't know. I answer okay. But I mean, the 1 hour drive is quite a lot, So it's, But I remember this first instructor, he was telling me, oh no, if you do that, you don't pass. If you do that, you don't pass. He was really stressing me out, but I had all these bad habits. Like, I was driving so long before, and I had the bad habit just do it. But the thing with the mirror and the belt is just like, I don't even think of it. I know I did it. Huh? Do you do the same?
Yeah.
But the mirror is because there was different people always driving in the car, so you just simply adjust it. Then I look as well at the mirror in day if I can see. I mean, what I do as well in this car, I put the seat up. And I put it down later on because I know you don't. I mean, for me it's too low. So,
There's quite a few dodgy bits on the road.
and you know, in that Renault, we had a very good thing. You could actually adjust the wheel. I suppose you could do it in here.
I've noticed, I think you can.
But I know there was that, I don't know who showed me that. Was it Dominico Basha or somebody? Because you could actually adjust it to your, you know, some person is huge with a big stomach, one is small, and it's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, the road is shit.
Yeah, it's like really bumpy.
But they did like a little patch up.
No, but I think you had that bad weather.
Jeez. It was bad.
Really bad ones.
I mean, they've done the left, they've done it here, I think. That there is really bad. I think the one on the other side is a bit better. So yeah, that's quite fun. You see, you're British, you do it straight away. And Polish people stop at the zebra crossing, so you can recognize them straight away. Hey, or English. Are you English or British?
English, because I'm from England.
I know,
but British because that's
but
the
you have
free.
half mother, which you have parent who is not British.
Yeah, so I'm half English, half Polish, but I live in
okay.
Spain.
Oh, so okay. It's just like those Creoles and Spanish, you know, in there. They were the second generation. They were calling them Creoles,
Yeah.
or the mixed up one. There were quite a few levels. There were black ones. There were
Yeah, you had like 5 or 6 different
mixed
levels.
up
But the Creoles, that's the second generation.
of Spanish.
Like Spanish of Spanish.
Yeah.
But then you had like you say, mixed or then native, so you had like different levels.
But the Creoles.
But see, it just goes to show that if you treat people like garbage, then eventually they're just going to have enough, and then there's going to be a rebellion or whatever. Basically, they have nothing to lose. So
Well, this is what is happening. It's like if you go Iran or if you go Hong Kong and other places when people do that because they just don't see that. It's like going and kill yourself. You just don't see that you can have it other way. You know. Look at this. So yeah. But I was listening about this Iran thing. There's 3 groups of people. One which just had enough and they don't have anything to lose. They want total change. The other one very sort of like Islamic and they just cannot believe in anything else. The third one is like ignorant, whatever. But the thing is that you know, there is a problem and I can understand it because they came America and they Americanized them or westernized them. And really truly imagine if you were Catholic and they come like that Islam and they want to Islamize you. I can understand those people, but they are fucked.
it's not like America came along to systematically destroy religion. Religion was kept as it was. It's just that they were capitalising on the country. But I mentioned this to you some weeks ago that I believe that if Western countries didn't go to those countries, they would not be in the position that they are in today in terms of having any kind of technology or whatever. In terms of having any kind of technology or whatever. So I think quite frankly, if they were left untouched, they would still be using dollars. So I think in a way, I'm not saying that Western countries are the best, I'm just saying that
No, but
without us, they wouldn't have the infrastructure and things like this,
yes, but
and
what I'm
know-how
trying to say,
technology.
you cannot believe all of this have the same level of everything because if we did, we would never develop, it's like that industrial revolution, people were breaking machines and everything because they were losing jobs or whatever, but you cannot go back. It's like, I always feel like that Concourse, they stop it and it's like going backwards for me.
But yeah, but the concrete was just too expensive.
Yeah, but they could never stop it.
The thing is that it was to Muslim
I was going to
protesters
tell-
or speakers?
I was going to tell you about this. First of all, in Westminster, Keir Starmer had some people from Iran or whatever this country kissing him and got this hot, sticking in, you know, and there was, I don't know if they actually allowed that, there was like a big prayer in London. I mean, you haven't, if I'm thinking sometimes when you've got that holy wicked here, okay, this is Catholic country, or they go out in Murcia, and Good Friday, you've got always way of the cross, it's actually you would think, well, it's the same, there's people sending their bodies but I don't know, it's not the same as the stupid
When you
Islamic
have like
things.
1,000 years of Christianity, basically, the country is more than that, less than 1,000 years, then it's quite hard to get rid of that. And this is what I said about Spain. They've got X 100 years of culture and history with the Muslims and the Catholics, the Christians. So when you've got so many generations living together, you're kind of used to it. But in England, because it happened in like 20 years.
But I think in here,
It's
I
a
never
huge
see a problem. I go lots of cousins and I'm shopping together with the Islamic women and I could hug them. They are okay for me. You know what I mean? I don't feel anything different between us. In England, you do. They stand out and they do it like in purpose. I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. I cannot explain this feeling.
Well, they're shoving it in your face, but it gets me thinking that you've got other religions there. Obviously, you've got Jews, but then you've got Hindus, and you don't really see them shoving stuff in the face. Yeah, they do celebrate their religions and culture, but they're not really thrusting things on a weekly basis.
No, but what I think as well, because they do these laws, that they better, they above everybody else. This is what I feel. That's why I had this terrible feeling, they above you. And nobody should be above you, you know what I mean? In here, I don't feel that way. It's nothing. I can see sometimes those men sitting talking, but then Spanish men are the same. The older, they like gathering together. And they don't, I don't feel scared of it. Do you know what I'm saying? But I do in England. I just don't know how to explain it. But I think it's basically because these governments, it's not only the one now, before, they are scared of something. And they're allowing, it's just like, for me, like in school, when they've got this bullying. And most of the people are scared of these people who bully. But you have to stand up for this, no? And sometimes you have to be difficult, just
Well, to be in that top job, you can't be weak. You have to be strong, make tough decisions, but also make decisions that is going to piss everyone off.
For starters, I mean, look like we are Catholic people. We have to be dressed the same like everybody else. In school, you shouldn't have exception that you wear bloody thing, whatever. If you are in this school, you dress up the same. This is why I'm telling you about this communist stuff in Poland. We had to all look the same. We had in school, we had this overall thing which we were putting on. What you had underneath, nobody cared. If you had a cross underneath, nobody cared. You were covered, and that's it. And we were going there doing one job. And this is what it should be like that. It's like you said, these things when they go in the bars and they talk about this Bible or something. You know what? If you want to have a Bible reading, you go to the special places, and that's it. I don't think it's right because it's not. I don't know. They're not doing it from the heart.
It's not only that, it's, even though I'm a part of that religion as well, Catholicism and Christianity, I wouldn't go around creating stuff and chucking shit in people's faces. If I don't tolerate it, then why should I do it?
I mean, look, you can show yourself being good by being kind and doing other things towards people. You don't have to preach this. It's as simple as that. You can actually do it by doing things, you
I
know?
think actually that's a good idea because then yeah, it's like a win.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know how many you're going to get to be angels.
decade before Brexit, you had people going to France to buy cheap stuff. Weren't it, Dad?
Well, I don't know. They were.
Weren't it, Dad?
But it
So,
was.
like a decade before Brexit, you had people going over to Calais to get all the cheap stuff,
Oh, yeah.
and then
Yeah,
coming back.
But the ferry was very cheap
Yeah.
if you were not not with the car, and the stuff was like alcohol was really big difference to that what is in England. So, but I think it was just a drink, you know.
Well, yeah, it's like a day out.
Something.
It's only worth it if you spend the day.
I mean, it's like when we're going to this Los Alcázares. It's only worth it because we have a drive to go for a little walk and we have this churros or something, and that's it. Because the way I go and buy this stuff in London, you can shop around, and especially when they do it's like in Martins, they were doing this special promotion. They do the same in here. They've got certain things cheaper, so you just go and buy. But I think there were some stuff, especially potatoes, I think, and tomatoes, which were really cheap. But carrots were the same price. Other things were the same price. Really, some things were good. Yeah. But it's more like I would have think they're not putting these chemicals very much. Like they do that in you buy something from the supermarket and it's not going off. So it's being treated with something. It is like fresh from whatever, and you have to really use it quickly. It's 8. We'll just check it, I don't know. How long ago were we here?
Only about 40 minutes.
No, I mean, when did we come here?
Oh,
Good long time, Peter. Where were we last time here?
must have been October last year or something.
Was it?
Christmas.
Yeah, because we didn't.
With the run.
No, we didn't stop there.
No, we didn't stop.
Is it here? Yes, a little bit, don't see the mountains very much.
Well, my friend said that it's going to be about 16 Celsius. So when you stop walking,
Mine was saying 13, and it was saying 9 o'clock, the rain, and then it's okay, and then it starts raining after 12 or something again. I don't know, it's a little bit discrepancy, because on the phone is that, and on computer, when I got into the thing, it's a little bit different. But I think it's more thorough on computer. So it's different.
all the apps are using different service providers for the data.
I think it's more or less,
Let's just give you an idea.
Parque Natural. Natural, actually, it's not natural, it's in English. Natural. I like when he says, what's the word they advertise? It's just like they've got the same adverts in Poland and they use actually English. Did you notice that? They pronounce, what is that washing up liquid, Peter, called?
Ferry.
Ferry.
Ferry hours.
Feria. It's really funny. I cannot even say.
Ferry.
Ferry liquid. Feria. No. Ferry. It's like people are saying Alicante in England. Alicante. I haven't got a problem because in Polish it's similar. They haven't got a letter K. There's no letter. Yeah. Well, Pepco, we can stop it here.
It looks nice in there. But they kept stuff in there.
Have you got your wallet?
Yeah.
Well, just have a look because sometimes they were selling the painting things. I'm painting that thing which we took from whatever. If I paint it over the proper size, that's okay, but because as I washed it, it broke up, so it's horrible. On the back, it's very not treated, and it's just difficult to take. It's all green, look. Growing, the witch's fingers, I call them. They look horrible when they come no leaves, look, witch's fingers. See, it is good. It's the first time. It is good at love. Got indicator on. Going to his living room. Oh, it's a big garage space. We should have gone in there. I think there is a police thing, no? Maybe it's just like for fire or something. I remember once we stopped in here to look on the car. I was just listening to something in the morning about this recycling that in England they're taking that stuff to India, Turkey, whatever, and then they then they're burning the stuff and dump it. So you think that it's going to be yours, but you know, that's it in here. They're just putting it in one place. I don't know if it's true. Oh, on Monday is
Apart from the plants and the private property, all the other stuff is very
on Monday I'm going for that district board. It's 4:30. Want to sit down and listen to what they say. You come with me? No, it's just it's not that. It's just for me. It's Spanish language. I just want to talk.
But I'm not going to stay to the end.
No. It's 4:30. It falls for 4:30. We go 4:30 because we always come too early. So if we go 4:30 just before, and then we stay for an hour, and that's it. Last time it was only Fermin and Roman from our thing.
Well, nothing gets done, so it's just like. what do you
No,
expect?
you've got. They seem like a plan or something. I'm not.
You mean the one at the town hall?
Yeah. What happened? What are you asking me? On the planner? No. When I went into Orihuela, I'm really just.
So what are you talking about?
I'm talking only about my listening to the.
Mum wants to go to that meeting in the Orihuela Costa town hall, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, she's
Mum-
saying no.
But Mum's talking about Pleno.
Oh,
No,
right.
on Pleno, when I went on to Pleno, to Orihuela, it's just a good experience for language, nothing else. because they're
Yeah,
talking
I'm
rubbish.
not
And
going back to those, but
sorry.
I'm not start going back to those.
Well, it's just really they're not going to get any far away. You know, it's the same thing. If they voting one there, nothing is being. You know what I mean? It's just, but it's just basically for me the language of those people where we live around. I mean, I'm not going to go to the bar to listen to people. I mean, in England, I used to go on the bus and I was listening when I was learning language. Listening to people on the bus is very good. What's the congregation of? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mum, look, is there a car coming?
No, it's okay. Oh look, is that a Roman thing? They try to make the Roman one. That's not it.
No, I'm gonna.
Okay. That's a Roman thingy. What do you call it?
Theatre.
Yeah. I see if I need that or not. It's 12 degrees. I might have my hat.